Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another hot edition Miller Talk Time with Trey Carr, the show.
That's me.
Wherever you're watching this internet feed from, at home, in your office, on your cell phone, thanks for tuning in for another hot edition.
Yes, sir.
Joshua Miller and the producer, Trey Carr.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
As you can see, the green is in
Don't
the
pinch me.
air.
Don't pinch me.
I got pitched this morning over UPS, but it's all good though. I told her I was gonna put on the green shirt by the people that work back down. Pay attention to the disclaimer as we always do around this time. The views of this internet show are the views of Joshua Miller and Trey Carr.
That's me.
Our opinion is our opinion and not those of the internet. So, if you have a problem with anything we say, just remember we said it, and if you don't like it, what can they do, Trey Carr?
You can watch something else.
But why would you want to do that?
Not now, because it's March Madness. Brackets out. Obama got a bracket. Yo mama got a bracket.
What you say about my mama?
I got a bracket.
Yeah. So today's theme is, I'm going to switch cameras. Bracketology. We're going to break it down for you, ladies and gentlemen, out there in the internet land.
Bowling.
Since we in an undisclosed location in Memphis, Tennessee.
Area 52.
Yeah. Undisclosed location in Memphis, Tennessee. We got special interest because we got the Memphis Tigers back in there again for like the 7th year in a row.
Yeah. Somewhere up in there. See, I was
follow a runner from last year.
Yeah, we got to do it this year, man.
Got to do it this year.
We were too close.
Yeah.
Too close.
So, before we get started on how we feel about it, let's throw up the brackets up there. As you can see on the screen, you got Louisville as a number 1 seed. This is according to CBSSports.com. The great people over there already put it on the internet for us to look at and for you at home to look at. The bottom half of that region, on the west side, you got UConn and our favorite team, Memphis State Tigers, or the University of Memphis. Oh yeah, take this off the screen so y'all can see it live and clear.
There you go.
All right, and on the other side
of the region,
by Seth
Rogen, Serving Report.
Yeah, he's a good actor. Yeah. And on the bottom half of the other side with the South region, that's going to be in Memphis, Tennessee, as you can see on your screen, North Carolina. They're number 1 seed on that end. And in the East region, you got Pittsburgh as a number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's game for the win-in tournament is between Alabama State and Morehead State, as you can see on your screen.
Who you going for, man?
Oh, you mean in that game?
I'm always going for Morehead State, that is.
Copy that. Copy that.
Morehead it is.
Copy that. So, we talking about bracketology things and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got special interest in bracketology. Like I said, we got the University of Memphis in the bracket this year.
I got my PhD in bracketology.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Why you got your PhD in bracketology, man?
I've been a college basketball fan, back when people were still breaking goals, man. I remember when, what's my man? Darvin Ham broke the goal. Remember that back in the day? And
yeah.
A couple other cats out of Pittsburgh broke a goal. Can't remember his name.
Shoot that into the screen, man. Shoot that into the screen.
Oh, man. Come on.
Yeah. So we got bracketology, as you see. We got the split screen going up. We're doing it real nice over here in the studio today. I got the shirt on. He got the sweater.
We switched it up.
A little bit for the people out there. So Louisville is a strong number 1 seed. I'm going to take that down since it's kind of crappy. Back to us and back to the screen where the bracketologist sits. Louisville.
Who you got in this game? I mean, it's the first round. I got
Louisville.
I think Louisville will win with the second team because they're too deep a team. They got Williams, a couple other big men, and I'm assuming they will play
Morehead.
Yeah.
Since they're about 11.
Yeah.
It don't really matter to me. Only person I'm focused on is, as you can see on the bottom of the screen, the Memphis State Tigers.
Okay, against what? Northridge?
I guess they're California State, Northridge, I don't know.
Mm-hmm, that's what it is. Memphis, I think, will win that easily.
Yeah.
And they're playing on a neutral court, so I don't think this will be any type of and they're playing. This is a California team playing in Boston, so I think Memphis.
Well, they're not. The first round is in Kansas City.
I'm sorry, forgive me, Kansas City.
Yeah, Kansas City. So, you know.
And I think Memphis will want to beat anything that has to do with Kansas.
Yeah, especially what happened last year, right?
Right.
So that takes us to our main second topic of it, which is I feel should have been the number one thing we should have talked about. Why Memphis didn't get a number one seed. And before I tell you how I really feel about it.
Well, I think Memphis. Now let's look at who the number one seeds are, because this all has to do with politics.
Louisville, UConn, North Carolina,
NC,
and Pittsburgh.
Pitt. All right. People at home, let me tell you why Memphis did not get the number one seed.
Look in the
It
camera.
has nothing to do with number of wins. It has nothing to do with who was on the court. This is politics. Let's look at the histories of these teams. Louisville is now coached by legendary coach Rick Pitino, also a past national championship in that same state of Kentucky. And his team has put up probably one of the best records in the later stretch of the season, which has catapulted them to that number one seed because they didn't start off the year that strong.
Right.
That is why they got the number one seed.
What about the Big East? Could they be a factor?
The Big East
They
by
won
far was the best conference in the country behind the ACC. But UConn and Pitt battled, and when I say they battled. With DeJuan Blair versus the Beat, you had AJ Price, point guard play against Vance Fields. So you have potential NBA stars playing in these games. You got easily 5 to 6 NBA draft picks in that one game with Pittsburgh versus Pittsburgh versus UConn. So those two teams are vying for draft picks, not vying for championships.
Is Pittsburgh, UConn, and Louisville all in the Big East?
No, UConn and who? Yeah, Louisville. They're all Big East teams. They are
All three of them.
all three.
Louisville, Pittsburgh, and UConn.
Yes, they are. And the only reason, like I say, the only reason I know that Memphis has been shafted is because they are in Conference USA, which is frowned upon as a weak conference, not a power conference. And Memphis is RPI, which I don't even know what RPI stands for, but strength of schedule. I know that's what it means in essence. Was not as tough as the road or the schedules of your Louisville, UConn, North Carolina, Pittsburgh. Second of all, with North Carolina getting in, their history goes way back to Jordan and before Jordan. That this school is just a basketball school, kind of like a Duke. They're going to just give Duke the benefit of the doubt, North Carolina the benefit of the doubt, your Indianas, Kentuckys, also your other big schools such as a UConn, Georgetown, UCLA's. These big time basketball schools get benefits of the doubt, such as North Carolina, just because there's.
So it's history with North Carolina.
It's history.
It's history with Rick
You
Pitino
got
and
Dean,
the state of Kentucky.
going back to Dean Smith. Just think of who all came through North Carolina.
Okay.
And the following that they would bring when North Carolina's playing, people are watching. That's dollars. Memphis, even though we've been great as of the last Y2K, we've been good in the 2000s. We hadn't been good for 40, 50 years.
What? Come on.
No.
Larry Finch?
We haven't been consistently good. We had the penny years, then we had the penny years. Yeah, we had the penny years and the penny years and the Elliott Perry years, and then we had the recent years. We hadn't had pretty much 40 great years of basketball from James Worthy all the way to Tyler Hansbrough. It's been strictly
legends.
You know what I mean? So